It may be that you suddenly have an outburst of anger that comes in particular situations, and you find yourself thinking, where did that come from? Well, that's the sort of thing that you can bring to a session of shadow work and explore in an environment that has no real world consequences. So the manner in which we could start looking at how you would deal with some of these parts of you that have been repressed for a long time is to have a conversation about what it is that you'd like to have happen in your life. In doing that, you can start exploring in the conversation with myself as a practitioner and see how those parts or situations materialize in your life. Is it with particular people? Is it in a certain environment, be it work, be it relationships and so forth? And in exploring that, you start opening up yourself and start diving and dipping into your psyche. When I asked myself what drew me to shadow work, the reality is it's the other way around. It's shadow work drew me to it, in that it's the one thing in all the work that I've been doing with adults that have experienced trauma in their childhood, that it seemed to create change in their life, change in that they were no longer a victim of their circumstances in their past. And they were able to use that as a foundation to springboard into something new parts of themselves that they could actually explore safely because that trauma was no longer happening. An example of shadow work that I did recently was I identified some of the messages that I'd taken on inside me from my childhood around school, teachers, children, the church where I used to go to, the priests there, all saying that my sexuality wasn't welcome and it was something to be shamed about.